So you may have old hardware which you don't actually know what to do with. And today I will try to revive this beauty. So here is the laptop itself, which is, how you may see, really old. It is a Fujitsu laptop from Siemens. And first we will clean this. And now it is clean and ready to go. It is so clean right now that you can even sniff it. It's ready to go, and there are also some things that are really cool, like this remote thing for the laptop, some like touchpad, which you would not see more. And really, right now we're gonna install OS here. So now we'll install Voidlinux. Voidlinux will be a great option right here because it's really made for an old hardware. It's really great for an old hardware. With that I mean lightweight. I have seen that some people had said that this system had used only 85 megabytes of RAM on the PC. And also it contains Run It system. It is not system D, and Run It is much faster. That's why we would also install it. Go to download page and live image clips. And for this we will need to use my USB drive, which you will plug into my PC and install the OS for it, and then also install it for the laptop. And now we can unplug the USB drive. After we have unplugged it, we can plug it to the laptop. What I will do right now and try to put it up. No EFI environment detected. It works! Hell yeah! Oh my god, it's great! It's great to see that it works. And I'm right now in the shell. Oh. The only problem right now is that login, I think it's Voidlinux or root. But I need to watch it on the Voidlinux side. Root and Voidlinux. Okay, so root and Voidlinux. And it works. Clear. Haha. So right now what we will do is install it. For this we need to type in void installer and then accept it. And then we are greetings. We are here. Welcome to the Voidlinux installation. Pretty cool to see something like this. Enter the Void. Welcome to the Voidlinux installation. Simple and minimal Linux distribution made from scratch and built from the source package tree, available for XBPS, a new alternative binary package system. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay. Pa-pa-da. So it is actually pretty straightforward, as it also says on documentation side of the Voidlinux. So first I need to configure the keyboard, which will be not ANSI Dvorak or 3.1, but instead something more common, which will be US. Because I'm more familiar with US layout than with UK, and it's nothing to do with it, with UK or USA. Network will be, oh, I don't know which to choose. I will ask. Oh my god, I have forgot. On this laptop, there is even special adapter, so you can theoretically you can use here wired connection for the Wi-Fi, and it is great. And I forgot about this, so right now I need to set up between ENP5S0, which is wired connection, and VLP4SO S0, yep, sorry, which is wired connection, wireless connection, yeah. The last one is wireless connection, so I will be doing wireless because I will not use very often wired connection. I don't know, but I don't want to because I only have one cable right now here in my room, which is provided to my PC. Then set source installation on local, then go to mirror and say the Europe, and for example Amsterdam. Yes, okay. Host name void locale, scanning locales, Arabic, no, English, Great Britain, doesn't matter actually. We will contain both things, layout from US layout and Great Britain. Select area. I am in Europe and for example Amsterdam, but of course I'm not in Amsterdam. A root password will be, of course you don't need to see this. Enter a primary login name will be Mandy, as I always use it actually. Display name for Mandy. I will leave as it is right now actually. Everything looks great. Bootloader. This, yep. Partition. This. Easy to use one. And that's great. And now we'll see what other we can use. And before doing this, I need to make sure I have a lot of power. So I have done it. The first file system is mounted as ext4, so I have done something like I have a root, I have a root directory, I have a home directory, I have done a swap partition, and also I have done the EFI partition. And right now I just click yes and hope for the best. So I had set it up not really correctly first, so I needed to make it second time. For that I wanted to format. That's why I needed to install Debian and then install it, this operation system. I also have right now the internet through cable, and now everything works. What I do here is 3 devices. I give one 4 GB. This will be swap. 500 MB for EFI feature, and there's basically everything else I give to the main root folder, or directory also called. Right now I just say write everything, then I say of course yes, and then after this I could quit. Then I go to file systems, and here, by the way, here are not 2 disks, here's just 1 disk. The second one that I thought is disk is actually my USB drive. So go here, the biggest one is called the biggest one xt4. This is the biggest one, so it is a root directory, which will be just slash. Do you want to create a new file system? Yes. First thing is done. Then 500 megabytes is actually the file system, which is EFI partition mount point. To do EFI, you need to take FAT32, which is vfat. Then say that this is in the boot EFI mount point. Yep. And the last one here, the 30 gigabyte is actually my USB stick. I don't know why it is here, because in the other installation it wasn't showed up, but here it is, so I don't understand why, but doesn't matter. Here's 4 gigabytes, which I have made to the swap partition. Linux swap. Create a new file. Yep. And everything should work now. Now I say done and say install. Yep. Actually, it should work right now, but we will see. Right now it is copying the live image to target rootfs, which says everything works. It's installing from the USB drive. So yay, it works! I have installed everything. I have installed it. Do you want to reboot the system? So everything works. If you want the reboot the system, yes. Have I just said no? System is going down. Great, now it has turned off. I don't know why it won't turn off by just simply saying reboot. And I needed to write down sudo shutdown now, and even then it won't to reboot. So I guess some processes were running and really don't want it to shut down. Let's try to reboot it without the USB drive, and we will see if it has initially installed or not. Voidlinux grub. It is saying something for me. It means that it is a big chance that it works. Right now I do need to make the focus myself. Yep. Because everything is just black. It's terminal, and that's why I can focus. So it's initializing. So far everything seems great. Right now I just need to type in my name. And yay, I am in shell. That's great. For now on, I just need to know how to install here. Which command should I use to install stuff? Which is pretty interesting for me right now. I don't really know. Voidlinux package manager. XBPS. XBPS, and we try to ping first to see if there is a connection, and yes it is, so clear. And XBPS install new fetch. I know it is old. Dash. xbps dash install and fast fetch. Maybe it is in the repository of the xbps. Permission denied. Of course it is, because it's not sudo. Fast fetch not found in the repository pool. It's okay. We will try to install neofetch, which is old and not being updated, but it doesn't matter, it works. What should be here updated, the question is, for this laptop. Download installed, and right now I just need to type neofetch. Yeah, just typical Linux user. And my memory is about 126 megabytes, which is cool. And in the internet stand that it is 1 gigabyte memory and 2 maximum of the RAM, but it is 4. And so I had the question, I have 16. If it's so DIM, the RAM, I could theoretically just take from my laptop, from my real laptop, which I can show you. The SS for gamers, which is not that old. Ooh, really great though. If we would say like that. Also interesting, there's no H12 because it doesn't. So I will xbps install. It has bad angles, this monitor. If you look up with angles, I don't see anything. xbps install htop. Sudo. I almost all the time forget to type in sudo. Right now we just say htop. You can also use btop, but this seems kind of great. Uses only 117 megabytes of RAM. CPU power, I guess, around 2%. So right now I have installed already i3 tiling manager. I have installed a NeoVim, also basically neofetch, htop, and git. And right now what I want to do is trying to make i3 work. And to do this, I have found already a post. You need to install also Xorg. You just install full Xorg for it. It's a more easy route here, and it's needed that it could eventually start up. I can start i3 manually with writing a script, which I have already done. It's not really a script. Init rc, and then I just need to run it. And now I'm just waiting till it's done. So after I have done this, after I have installed it, I should be able to write just start X. And now it should work, as I have gone to the home root, where I made .xinit rc file, and I have typed exec i3, which means execute. Sudo now. And we will also see how fast can it boot up, as it has run it, which was specifically made for this, not operation system, but distribution. Last login. Last login on Wednesday. Oh, start X. Command not found. Then I have done this in the wrong place. And right now we should be able just to write start X. Why should it work? And how fast will it boot up? And let's go. Oh, white login. Just start an X. Well, I forget. So here it have started. And everything works. Takes about 153 megabytes of memory. So yeah. Oh. I have installed Voidlinux on this laptop, and also I have installed some i3, and for the past I have tried to use also I have used DVM, and right now I'm using i3. It's just really great. Everything works perfectly when we are talking about CLI tools. I mean, everything in terminal. But if we are talking about some applications like Firefox, where just open a video with the resolution of 720, then it's getting bad for this CPU. It's really old for that, as it gets to 100%, and then it just crashes. But and here it is. Firefox. Sorry, we're your page is bad. Start new session as it breaks right now. I can get right now and surf and get to Reddit. Who knows? What could I do here with this thing? So right now we will just eventually try to watch a video, but not in 720p as it breaks. That's terrible. 144. Even on 144, I want to see how much of power does it use actually. Not that much, actually, just the half of the CPU power. I have just done this little button and said turn off. Really awesome, actually. I do not know why there's no such things today. So, oh my gosh. Turn off the LAN cable. Really cool. Besides, what is this? After the hard reboot, because everything crashed, it has something like this occurred. But it works. It's really great, and I hope this video was interesting for you to watch. And thanks for your attention and that you have watched till here. Thanks, bye.